Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Angelle Burrus, and this video is going to be a spinoff on Architectural Digest's 3 designers design one room. Basically, the concept is that they'll take 3 different designers with 3 different styles and give them a boring basic room. There's no clients, there's no brief, you just do whatever it is that you want to do based on what you feel at that moment. So that's what I'm going to do, except for there are not 3 designers, there's only me, but that's okay because I'm going to do it 3 different ways based on my style. My style is a modern, organic, sophisticated style. And I want you guys to comment, and maybe if you're really feeling it, you'll subscribe. I'm so excited to show you what I got coming up. So without further ado, let's get into it. Bye. So we're going to look at the room. Just a standard bedroom. It's a little large, but hey, because it's open brief, I decided to, go all out with it. Not really much architectural detail, but that's okay because we're going to use different things to create that. But for starters, this flooring, I like the size of the planks. I love white planks, but I cannot stand this color. So the first thing that I want to address is that. Remember that brown flooring that I said that I hated with a passion? Well, boom, here we go. I love this flooring because it is very light, but also extremely warm. And I feel that you can do so much with it. The second piece of the room that I thought that would give it a little bit more warmth would be doing a beautiful area rug. I like this rug because it has different variations of pattern in it. It's super soft, and I think it will go very well in that room. But the flooring by itself could stand up on its own, but it's nice to differentiate the spaces in your room as well. My next recommendation is to add a beautiful linen in kind of like a flax color. Using this linen and creating like a pinch pleat kind of drapery would be amazing. Not only does it go really well with the flooring, but it also goes amazingly well with this rug. And so everything is just kind of like soft, neutral, kind of airy. Here, you guys know you want to rub on this. You know you want to do it. You know you want to sleep here. Let's go into the next element in the room that I would change. Beautiful, warm paint with creaminess to it is this White Dove. This is by Benjamin Moore. It's a really good opportunity to not have like stark white walls, but to have a complementary paint that goes with this very soft flooring, the rug, and the drapery. Pendler fabric, shout out to Pendler. This creamy beige texture lends itself very well to all the other surrounding elements. This is the makings of a nice, calm, cozy room. The next thing I want to talk about is bedding. I think that an upholstered bed would be a great fit for this room. So I've chosen this velvety, soft brown color, not only to complement, yes, the flooring, but also the rug, the drapery, the softness of the paint here, and of course the accent chairs. Everything just kind of balances itself out, and they all complement and work well, really well together. So the next thing that I've chosen is a very dark, chocolatey, almost black color for the millwork. Instead of having like a closet, it's basically all-in-one closet, bookshelf / TV armoire, and it works really well with all of the different materials I've chosen. Second to last, the nightstands. I decided that marble's great, but quartz is actually hypoallergenic and it can mimic marble. It actually looks really beautiful, similar to marble, but it's not as delicate. A beautiful, like a warm, creamy, like a soft gray to complement all the other colors works well. Combined with antique bronze. It's definitely a very cozy, warm metal that will go really well with the lighting. Really complements all of the colors here and makes it look amazing. So these are the materials that I chose. And so now let's go ahead and reveal the room, and we'll talk about the different elements in that room. All right, guys, here we go. Here is one view of the rendered space. Here's the rug I was speaking about, and the flooring. I love this light color flooring. If you guys remember, the dark flooring was just not it. It just was like, oh my gosh. I also kind of did a ceiling treatment. I don't know about you all, but I love very diffused lighting. When it's super harsh and there's like a light fixture that is like aiming straight down on the space and it's super bright, and it just kind of like makes everything look like you need sunglasses indoors, that is not at all what I like. So this definitely is a very soft feel. We've got diffused lighting in the ceiling. We've also got two sconces that represent that antique brass that I was talking about. We've got the linen drapery and a pinch pleat on both sides. We've got the soft bed. I love an upholstered bed. I love these side tables. I chose actually all three of them around with the similar stone on each one. Got curved little accent chairs on the end of the bed. Nice white linen, very just minimal and clean and amazing for comfort. I just want to show you guys a full kind of like walkthrough. Got the bed. That's what I imagine this place looking, overlooking. They've got the sand down there below. See this? Look at that. We got some rocks. Got some people out there. Guys, absolutely stunning, beautiful, and let's not forget this artwork. You can't have a space without artwork. It just is not right. Let's go on to the next one so I can show you guys.
If I come up and I fall off, that's on me. That's on me.
All right, so here we go with my favorite flooring. Once again, a beautiful hickory, but it's gorgeous. It's light, it's neutral, it's airy. We've got the same paint color for the ceiling only, and I want to do something a little different for the walls, to add a little bit more texture. So we'll talk about that in a second. As far as the millwork is concerned, I decided to go with a little bit of a darker color. Here in this space, I've chosen to do a little sofa in front of the bed instead of two chairs. And so I wanted to go with this type of material here, very soft, also very neutral in color. I did add two chairs along with, decided to go with this kind of like a soft, almost kind of like a microfiber type of fabric here. For the table in front of the chairs, I decided to go with a glass table, but look at this stone. Also quartz, and I think that it's very wild and kind of crazy, but also very tasteful. There's nothing like too crazy that is not complementing everything that we have here. I think it's gorgeous, and I'm completely obsessed. Now, I've decided to add a fireplace in this room. I've decided to clad that in a quartz as well. Now, see how these two complement each other? It's got crazy veining with the black and white. We've got the subtle black with a little bit of subtle veining in here, and they play off of each other. So this dark actually grounds the space, and you have other things in the space that complement it as well. We've got two nightstands instead of round tables in this space. Decided to go with this wood. This pairs really well with the brown that's in the flooring, as you can see. See how they play so well off of each other? And then you got the different types of accents that go amazing, and everything just kind of like supports each other. When you walk into a space, it should just be evident that it all works and moves well together. I've got a lighting fixture in the ceiling this time. Here is very soft, and there's also a couple of sconces, and we've got translucent glass on the sconces. If you were to put a light behind this, you would see the light shining through in kind of like a diffused manner to kind of soften the glow. Also, there's no drapery in this room. So without further ado, let's go and show you guys what I did with all these materials.
That's on me. If I come up and I fall off, that's on me.
Okay, so here is the base. We've got the door here, we've got a wardrobe here, and this is that kind of like warm brown that I discussed. We've got, three different types. It's okay for you to mix and match metals, you guys, and it's okay for you to mix and match your woods as long as they're complementary to each other. We talked about earlier, you don't want things to compete. You want everything to blend in well together and kind of support each other. And this is exactly what I think that this wood does. Here's a walkthrough of the space. You'll see that the orientation of things actually changed really well. It's actually really beautiful. I love each one, but I think that out of the two, this may be my favorite. Simply because of the seating area right here. The seating area and the addition of the desk right here. We've also got these double doors, like the sliding glass doors, like amazing. I love it. You can't go wrong. This light fixture is beautiful and very oversized, but also not so powerful that it kind of takes away from everything else that's going on. These sconces really support the light fixture and the table, because of the similar shapes. And we've got a single plant, not too crazy, nothing too crazy. I love the bed. It's a little bit of wood exposed, and I think that going with a little bit more storage by having the nightstands as opposed to the round tables is a good idea too. My favorite out of the two would be the one with the round tables, because I don't really want a lot of drawers because I just put snacks in them. There we go. We've got similar stone on the desk over here. We've got a nice little mirror. I've also gone with a kind of like a light and airy chair because I want to keep that light and airy feeling. Hope you guys like it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let's go to the third and final bedroom for the finale. Let's do it.
I can tell you my problems, meditating my silence, but I keep pushing my pen, rotating my stylus.
Okay, last but not least, we've got the third and final bedroom. We're gonna go with this guy right here. I wanted to go a little darker, a little moodier, but not too dark. Also decided to do a rug in this space as opposed to the last space. That is gonna be this guy here. Also a very soft loop pattern, but also not a lot going on. I just really like the idea of having a very neutral space where there's not too many patterns, but there's a lot of texture. Now for the bed, I'm thinking this fabric color right here, also very neutral and very soft. Definitely wanted to complement and contrast the flooring. I decided to do something a little more moody in this space, and I ended up painting the ceiling black. I know, right? Like the surrounding walls that are not black, I decided to go with a Sherman-Williams color, and this color is called Cotton White. So you see right here, Cotton White. It's not too stark, it's also very warm, very creamy, and it complements both the rug itself right here, and complements the bedding as well. On the footstool, there's a footstool that's right in front of the bed. I decided to go with a black velvet on that. See? Let me go ahead and show you what I did. Here's the materials. You guys have that in your mind. Let's go and take a look at how I put them all together. Okay, the third and final video. We have the flooring that I despise. Once again, here we go, in it all its glory. But I've changed the orientation slightly. Instead of the two windows that we originally had in the first space, I chose to do a big window here and then two medium-sized windows here. All right, so here is the other angle, and you'll see that the windows are, on each side of the bed. We've got a big, beautiful, channeled headboard that is made out of fabric. It's that beautiful pillar fabric that I pointed out earlier. But instead of two chairs in the front or near the bed, we've got them off the side here. We've also got of course, you guys know that I have to put in a piece of greenery. Love plants. It just makes the space look more natural and welcoming. So I think that, we got the drapery, we got linen, pinch pleat once again for privacy. This particular location is actually in the city. I decided that, okay, we got two beach locations. Let's go ahead and do a high-rise in the city because it's sleek, it's sexy, and so that's what I've chosen to do here. You see, let me know what you guys think. I am so happy to have shared this with you guys. And if you have any suggestions, then put them in the comments. But come back for our next series where we're gonna do bathroom next time. So anyway, stay tuned. I'm so excited to show you guys what else that I am currently working on. Okay guys, so that was the end of the video. I really hope that you guys liked materials and how I put them together. Next time we're going to be doing a bathroom, and we are going to, then after that, do a kitchen and maybe tackle some outdoor spaces. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. My name is Angelle Burrus. Bye.
Hey, Bill, I'm in the mood for a switch up. I hit the function, hit the rose till I hiccup. I hit the stage and leave with money that's a sticker. She picture perfect, so I told him I'm a